Hello everyone, Shamansin here, and today I'm showing you how to run a web vulnerability scan using Nikto in Kali Linux. Nikto is a tool that I really like. It's a very simple automated tool that you can run that's built into Kali Linux against web servers to check for vulnerabilities. You have some evasion techniques. Really cool app. So, quick tutorial here. So we'll just first type in Nikto on your Kali terminal, and you can kind of see the syntax here. Okay, for a full syntax, you can do -H or capital H. Okay, and you can see some of the scans that we have here. First, we can check for a specific host. We could check for databases. If you see one during, let's say, an Nmap or something like that, you can see you can just do first just a regular scan, which will have the app has its own database of exploits, some common exploits that it'll try to run and see if it's vulnerable. We can do evasion techniques. So if there's an IPS and IDS behind here, we can go ahead and kind of change, let's say, a shorter URL, stuff like that. You can do some scan tuning. So we could do an SQL injection or a file upload, authentication bypass, software identification, stuff like that. So we're just going to run some basic scans, and we'll see what we can find. So the basic scans, pretty much the bare minimum, would be Nikto, and then the IP you want to attack. So in this case, 10.215.221.100. Okay, and it's Nikto -H, then the IP. Okay, so right off the bat, you see that first of all, it's an Apache server we're attacking, which is Debian. So the operating system is Debian. You see mod negotiation is enabled, and the options that we have is get, head, and post, and the server is running PHP. So we have some information, not a whole lot. I mean, the fact that the information we kind of found there, we'd be able to find with an Nmap scan. But here is the rest of Nikto here. So next thing we'll do is, for instance, Nikto, and then we'll go into tuning mode. Okay, and we'll do an SQL, and we won't do SQL injection because there was no SQL found during our scans here. Okay, so what we'll do is do an cross-site scripting attack. So 4. Just give me a moment here. Oh, put 2 N's there. So tuning 4. And now we did one attack on the service there. So now you also have another option, for instance, tuning and then X. Okay, so tuning X, what that does is that it puts in all of the tuning options, just kind of with the X, instead of saying what you want to run, it'll say what you don't want to run. So we're just running everything against this server. Okay. So now we're just waiting for this scan to finish here. Okay, so now you know that your commands are working when the very first one that we did, only 673 requests were sent up against the server. Now 7,355. That's because we're doing more and more to this server. Now, I don't really recommend this, but I'll show you just kind of for demonstration purposes. What you can do is enable verbose, and with verbose you'll be able to see more and more of what the script is doing. So by doing that, all you do is just do display. Okay, so if you want to see verbose, okay, you'll do kind of the same commands that we've done and just do display. Oops, it has to go before host. So display with a capital V for verbose. Okay. And now you can see kind of step by step what the server is doing. Sorry, the script is doing. Okay. And next what we'll do is we'll look and see how this looks on the Apache log. So I'll actually log into the server that we're attacking, and we will check and see what to expect if you're looking at the Apache logs for detection. Okay, so now I'm logged into the server that we're attacking here, and one thing, again, this is just a brief tutorial. I mean, Nikto has a lot of options, right? So the very first thing you'll notice is that once we look at the user agent, we kind of know already, oh, hey, what's going on? Because the user agent is Nikto, so that's not good at all because, well, as a systems admin, if you're security conscious, you would know that Nikto is not really a valid kind of is not a valid web user agent. So we know that, hey, something's going on. Someone's running some scans against us here. Okay, so we'll run the test again. Okay, and you'll see that off the Apache server, we see that the Apache server is getting requests from Nikto and looking for admin scripts, CGI scripts, all that stuff. And one thing you'll notice is that there will be a hell of a lot of traffic coming from this app. It's trying to execute certain commands, it's trying gets, it's trying a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, so we'll wait for this to finish, and then what we'll do, one last thing for demonstration, is try to see if we could change a user agent to something like Firefox or something like that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is run some evasion techniques. Okay, just as one last example. So I'm actually going to make this short this time. Okay, because we've already gone through the rest. So we'll leave the display on. This time we'll just do Nikto evasion and 1. Okay. So we've gone ahead, done some evasion here, and you'll see that number 1 is short URLs. So there we go. And now you can see that the user agent is showing up as Mozilla 5.0, but still with Nikto. Now the user agent can only be changed so much. I'll include a link in the description below. This software is not very stealthy, but it still does a job, especially for penetration testing. So yeah, it's a very effective tool. As you can see, with the amount of information we'll be able to grab, we're attacking right now against PHP, so we're looking for PHP modules, PHP myadmin. You could check for SQL databases, see if there's anything misconfigured there, root account for instance. Okay, So I hope this video was informative for you. If you have any questions, please do give me a comment in the section below, or you can visit my website, seanmancini.com. Talk to you soon. Thank you.